My name's Josh with Street Trucks Magazine. Today we're going to paint the motor and get it set in our frame. If you have any questions on this build up to this point or any questions on this video, please drop a comment below and we'll get back with you as soon as possible. Let's get after it. Finally got this engine ready for paint. We hit it with the Eastwood chassis clean, which is like a degreaser, like a heavy duty degreaser. And then I just hit it with some Zep degreaser as well. Went over the whole thing 3 or 4 times just to make sure that we got all the grease and grime off. What I spent the most time doing was just taping everything off and getting everything ready to go and just getting in those little nooks and crannies. So what we're gonna do now is just get this sucker in primer and get it painted.
Pretty darn close. Yes, in just a minute.
Dang it. Damn it, man. We were so close to setting the engine in the frame. What ended up happening was our F-body oil pan ended up hitting the crossmember. I have read where you can use these with certain motor mounts. Apparently it does not work with Performance Online motor mounts. So we got with Holley and we got their 302-3 LS swap oil pan. So we went with the 302-3 for a couple of reasons. One, we have a little more clearance for the steering connections up front. 2, it's a lower profile pan, so whenever you get the truck down on the ground, which we plan on doing in the future, there's no worry about any road obstructions coming up and hitting the bottom of your oil pan. And also the 302-3 come with these fancy oil returns on either side. So you got one right here, and you got one right here. So when you add boost, like a turbo or maybe an external oil cooler, you already got the ports right in your oil pan. So we're gonna get this one off, make some modifications, and get this engine and transmission set in the frame. We just removed the windage tray from the LS1. There are 2 styles of windage trays you could have on your engine. You could have a short windage tray, which is what I have here. The way you can tell is there is a clearance or cutout for the oil dipstick. If you have 2 holes past that oil dipstick, you'll have a short windage tray. If you have 3, you'll have a long windage tray. You just have a little material to remove right in this corner and then right on the main part. So we're gonna mark this out real quick. All right, so check this out. Boom. There you go. See? Follow your diagram. Let's figure out how we're going to cut this thing. I'm going to move that out of the way. All right, we got the windage tray cut up, so let's clean it up and throw it back in the LS1. Now that we've installed our windage tray and oil pickup tube, we can torque everything down to 18 foot-pounds and rotate the assembly to make sure everything clears. Then we can install the baffle on the oil pan and install the oil pan on the engine. Man, it feels so good getting this LS1 sitting in the frame of our 67 C10. A lot of work's gone into this project up to this point, but we're barely scratching the surface. If you guys like this video, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and hitting that like button. If you've already done so, thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot to us at Street Trucks Magazine. If you guys have any video suggestions, or if you want to see a breakdown of any of the build process up to this point, comment below or send me a message on Facebook or Instagram. That's going to do it for this video, guys. We'll see you in the next one.